Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack at it again, man. You know, we being at our best. We building the steam of self through thinking, man. And as y'all see, man, I'm always skinning and grinning because you know, man, I got some real game for y'all out here, man, because I love dropping it to you men out here. And like I said, I'm pushing this channel to the edge when we talk about this dating thing, and we only dealing with the high value women, man. If they low fruit bearing women, you know, low fruit hanging women, we not even talking about them, man. We talking about how to get the dimes, you know, the baddies, the high values, the strong women, the independent ones, you know, the fly ones. You dig what I'm saying? So now, what I'm gonna teach you how to do today in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to plant that seed of desire in that high value woman's head. You know, especially if you know where she works or you see her often, no matter where that might be at. You dig what I'm saying? Because it ain't all about being thirsty and just jumping right in there shooting your shot. Sometimes you gotta plant that seed. Let me give you a little story before I start with these. Let me give you a little story of what I'm talking about before I start giving y'all these facts right here. You know, one time I told a woman, I said, hey, you know what I would really like to do to you? And she said, what? I said, I'd like to take, they got this little Australian licorice. It costs a lot too. It come in apple, watermelon, strawberry, little licorice that big. I said, I would like to take a whole bag of this licorice, take every piece, get it covered with all your juices, put them back in a bag, and then when I'm sitting at home, I just want to eat them. So every time I eat them, I think about you. So now, when I told her that, even though I didn't do it, every time she think about that licorice, what does she do? She think about your boy. Now, in order to do that, man, let's get right to it, man. Because, man, Coach One Stack like to get to the point. I don't be trying to drag my videos out. I want to get y'all to the point, man, you know, so y'all can hear exactly what's popping. So now, the thing is, man, when you plant that seed in that high value woman's head, the first thing, she should smell you. Oh, she should smell you before she see you. What you mean, Coach One Stack? For those of y'all who've been following me since day one, I've told you, Coach One Stack always got on not one, not two, but 3 types of cologne at all times. Which means, man, she never know what you got on. She never know how I'm smelling around here. She don't know how I'm coming, man. And she should smell you before she even see you coming. See, that alone is gonna plant a seed in her, cause she be like, she can't even see you, but she smell you when you hit the door, right? She should always smell you first. So that means I ain't telling y'all out here, man, go put on 2, 3 different types of cologne without washing y'all butt, because some of y'all like to do that, man. Some of y'all like to put on cologne without taking showers. I'm telling you, once you taking a shower, you put on 3 different kinds. And let me go over it again, man. On your body, after you shower, you want to put a little bit on your body because your pores are open and your pheromones are open. That's 1, right? Then you want to put your clothes on. You want to, that's 2. Then you want to take the 3rd one, put a little squirt around behind the ears, on the neck, and right here in the palm of your hands, and rub them together. Now, why in the palm of the hands? That's gonna come in at a later date during this video. But you want to smell her first, man. You want her to smell you first. Can you dig what I'm saying? So now, the next thing you want to do is you want to stay groomed. You want to stay groomed at all times, because now you done walked in the joint, right? She smell you. She don't quite know it's you, but she see you. You got that beard lined up. You got them waves. You know, you got them waves on point. You got them waves on point. You got that beard, you know, on point. You know, your teeth looking good. You're smelling good. Now she see you. So now she's associated that smell with your handsome ass, because I done taught you how to be the best version of yourself. See, I done taught you, man, how to be groomed and have your fingernails right, have your clothes fitting on you properly, and you dressing properly for your age, and you dressing properly for your weight. You dig what I'm saying? But but hey, man, that's something she's gonna see. Now the next one, the third one, this is most important. Now what you want to do is, because you have those well manicured nails, you want to make sure you extend that hand to give her a nice little handshake and hello and introduce yourself like the man that you are. Now, what is that gonna do, Coach One Stack? This is what that's gonna do. Once you extend that hand, now she's gonna be able to smell that cologne that you have on. Now it's gonna really mess her head up, because she's like, well, the rest of him don't smell like that. Now she see those well manicured nails, and now it got her starting to wonder, like, well, damn, he's smelling good, he looking good. Look at his hands. These are the hands that's gonna be touching me. Don't you know that got her fantasizing right there about how you can touch her and how you gonna rub her body and caress her body? So guys, make sure your nails is done and they cut at a certain type of length, and make sure you smelling good. Cause don't woman want no dude no long, dirty fingernails sharpened to a point and they all brown and discolored because you might be sitting up here smoking cigarettes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure you smile. You know, you have a nice natural smile, because when you have that smile, you're just open for conversation. See guys, when you got your arms closed like this, and that means you're closed off for conversation. Your body language says it all. This says, don't talk to me. This says, I don't want nobody talking to me. I don't want to be dealt with. I don't want to be messed with. But now you open up and you have that nice bright smile, man. And since she's smelling you, she's seeing how you move, she's seeing you ain't thirsty, man. You already planting the seed in her head, man. She in her pants, man. She tingling, she waterfalling, she dripping, that cookie dripping, nice and moist, cause she thinking about you. Cause all she can do is associate all these smells, all these hand nails, all these clothes, all this grooming with you. Can you dig what I'm saying? Now, this is most important, guys. Now, this is where the game come in at. You want to make sure that you start talking to that woman and have some great conversation and ask her something very personal about herself. Now, I'm not telling you to ask her, man, when she lost her virginity or something like that. You might want to ask her, hey, do you have any kids? Or, hey, where did you work at before this? That's going to get her to talking. That's going to catch her off guard. See, now, which is going to lead to the next thing. Because now she's off guard and she's running her mouth and she's over here talking and you listening and you smiling. And that's when you're going to kindly get to the next point. You're going to kindly look at that watch and you're going to, because hopefully you got a watch on, because real men wear watches. That's when you're going to look at the time and you're going to make sure she can smell and say, oh, you know what? I gotta go. My bad. You're gonna cut her off in mid-sentence. And you're gonna let her know, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm late for something. What is that gonna do? Number one, it's gonna mess her up and make her feel, in her mind, she was like, well, what did I do wrong? All I was doing was talking. See, now you got her to open up. You got her to start talking about herself. You got her wanting you in 20 different ways. You ain't even asked for no number, man. Can you dig what I'm saying? And she knows she high value, but she's so used to a man walking up to her and it's like, ooh, baby, what your name is? You know, can I take you out? You know, now I won't even get on some of these people channels, but some of these dudes on these channels are simps. I've watched them, man, like go out on their channel and they be talking to women and they got the same conversation like, hello, my name is such and such. I'd like to take you out. Man, that's some trick shit. We do not promote tricking over here on Coach One Stack channel. We don't promote you sitting here taking nobody out that you don't know. We don't promote you, man, during the first minute of conversation, telling somebody your name and saying, well, can I take you out? That's some trick shit all the way around the board. And I ain't teaching y'all how to trick. I'm teaching y'all how to have some ism around here, man. Because, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with going to dinner, but you should not be, if you leave with your pocketbook, that's all you're ever going to have. If you leave with your swipe, that's all you're ever going to leave with. I'm teaching y'all how to leave with your mind, body, and soul, man, so y'all can have what are called some 72-hour altercations, some 72-hour interactions. And if y'all want to know about that, tune into my live and I'll tell you what happened for 72 hours. Can you dig it? So now, you didn't learn how to walk away during the height of the conversation. You got her off balance and now she's thinking about you. Now, what I want you to do, man, before you walk out that door, I want you to tell her, hey, man, I can't wait to see you again. Or, hey, I hope to see you again. You know, and now she's like, Well, damn, he ain't asked me for my number. He didn't even want no exchange, no digits. Or in y'all case, you know, I'm 47. Oh, damn, he ain't want my Instagram? He ain't want my Facebook? Nah, we didn't want that because, man, we ain't in no rush, man. We marinated. We alpha males. We know that you're going to be sitting there anyway. We know where to find you if we want you. Now, what that's going to do right there, when you tell her that, hey, man, I'll see you later. Man, when she starts coming over, now you make sure before you ask her this, you know what type of hours she working. You know what kind of off days she got. And what that's going to make her do is, man, when she be coming to work, man, she's going to get extra fly. She going to have them nails done. She going to be smelling good. She going to be dressed and pressed because she's hoping that you walk through that door again because you've already planted that seed in her mind. Man, and the mind is a terrible thing to waste. See, the key to a woman's heart is through her mind, not her panties and not her pocketbook. See, but a lot of y'all, man, y'all wouldn't even know nothing about that. Can you dig what I'm saying? So now, what you want to do before you leave, finally, before you leave, man, you want to just crack that smile. You want to give her a good smile and tell her, hey, you know, I enjoyed the conversation. Hey, I do hope to talk to you later on. And you want to turn around and walk out that door and do not look back. You do not want to give her no eye contact. You do not want to compliment her. You do not want to, any time during this conversation, be like, ooh, baby, your hair look good. Man, compliment her on her work outfit. Hey, man, you know, that work outfit is fitting you pretty well. Or, hey, you know, I really like the color of your nails. Or, hey, you know, your shoes are looking pretty good. But at no time are you going to compliment a woman about how she's looking. You ain't doing none of that stuff. Now, what have you done here, man, by listening to Coach One Stack? Man, you have planted that seed of desire. So every time she smells certain stuff, she thinking of you. And she don't even know your name. Every time she sees somebody with some well-groomed nails, all she could do is refer back to you because that's all she know. Every time, man, she started to have a conversation, she's thinking about you. And then when you decide that you want to come back and you want to seal that deal, hey, man, all you got to do is walk in and she gonna be happy as somebody from the rainbow community in the men's locker room. Can you dig what I'm saying? And once you walk in, man, you're not gonna have to ask for nothing. She's probably gonna come sit at your table, give you free food, and not only give you her number, give you her address, give you her social, give you her off days, tell you when her kids is missing, kids is at school, etc., etc., etc. And now you have done your job by not being thirsty. Can you dig it? This is why y'all need to listen to Coach One Stack, because, man, I'm really a Mac, and I'm trying to tell y'all where it's at. Can you dig it? But, hey, man, if y'all like this video, man, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Remember to share it, because your boy is back. I'm back like I never left before, man, and the game just only gets stronger because I am the game. Check.